Have you ever felt like your mind is carrying too much? Unfinished tasks, regrets, future worries, the feeling like your mind is about to burst. Now imagine if you could let all that go before the year ends. Just picture waking up on January 1st with clarity, focus, and peace of mind. Doesn't that sound like a perfect start? Well, stay with me because I'm about to show you exactly how to detox your mind in 8 powerful ways before the clock strikes midnight. But before we dive in, let me ask you, how does your mind feel right now? Does it feel clear and calm, or does it feel like a traffic jam during rush hour? Be honest with yourself. If it is the latter, don't worry, you are not alone. By the end of this video, you would have the tools to turn all that noise into peace. Ready? Let's jump in. Hi everyone, welcome back to Diverse Discovery with Rash. If you are new here, I am Rashida Al-Hassan, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. To our new friends, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join this amazing family. On this channel, we dive into topics related to health, relationship, self-improvement, motivation, and documentaries that would inspire you. I know you are going to love it. Now back to the topic. First thing first, take time to reflect. I mean really reflect. Think about the year that has passed. What were your wins? What were your losses? What did you learn? It is very easy to rush into the new year without acknowledging what you have been through. But reflection is like decluttering your closet. You can't make space for the new until you deal with the old one. Now you might be thinking, so Rash, how do I start? Here is what I do. I grab a notebook and divide the page into 3 sections. One for wins, one for challenges, and one for lessons. For example, under wins, maybe you finally started your side hustle or made a new friend who feels like a family to you. Write it down under wins. Now under the challenges, maybe you struggled with being consistent at the gym, or you had a falling out with someone who is very close to you. Write it down under the challenges section. Write it all down. It doesn't have to be neat or perfect. Just let it flow. Trust me, this step alone would make you feel lighter, because it is like taking all those thoughts swelling in your head and giving them a home on a paper. Next point is to let go of grudges. Now let's get real for a moment. Are you holding on to any grudges? Maybe it is a friend who disappoints you, or a family member who said something hurtful, or even yourself for a mistake you have made. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It just doesn't work. It only weighs you down. I know you might be thinking, Trash, how do I let go? It is not that easy, and you are perfectly right. It is not easy. But here is what helped me out. I once wrote a letter to someone who hurt me. I poured out every emotion, every thought, every frustration, and then saw it and threw it away. I didn't need to send it to the person because the act of writing was enough to set me free. So you can do the same thing if you don't mind. Think about it. What is one grudge you can start letting go today? Remember, forgiveness is not about them. It is about giving yourself peace. The next thing you can do is to declutter your to-do list. Does your to-do list feel like it is a mile long? Like no matter how much you do, there is always more. But the truth here is that you don't have to do everything. Let me say that again. You don't have to do everything. Take a moment and write down all the things that you think you need to do before the year ends. Then ask yourself 3 questions. What can I let go of? What can wait? And what can I delegate? For example, maybe you are stressing about planning the perfect holiday meal, organizing your entire house, and meeting every single deadline at work. Do you really need to do all of that right now? Be honest with yourself. I promise the world won't end if you leave some tasks for January. Now you might be wondering, so Rash, how do I decide on what to focus on? Start with what truly aligns with your goals and values. If it doesn't add any value to your life, please let it go. Next, you practice gratitude. I have said this 1001 times. Gratitude is one of the most simplest but most powerful way to detox your mind. Why? Because it shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already there. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big. Small things count too. Maybe it is the sound of the rain, or a funny meme that made you laugh, or a kind word from a stranger. Acknowledge it and write it down. Now you might be thinking, but Rash, what if I had a really bad day? I get it. On those days, dig deep. Find one thing, even if it is just the fact that you made it through the day. Gratitude has a way of lifting the heaviest of moods. It is like magic. The next powerful way is to limit your screen time. Now let's talk about your phones for a minute. Be honest. How much time are you spending scrolling on social media? I get it. It is very addictive. But the thing here is that all that screen time clutters your mind with information that you don't need. Set boundaries. Start small. Maybe no phones for the first 1 hour after you wake up, or even the last hour before you go to bed. When I started doing this, I noticed I slept better and felt more focused during the day. It is not about going completely off the grid. It is just about giving your mind a break. So what is one screen time boundary you can set today? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Next, you meditate and practice mindfulness. Meditation sounds intimidating, but it is really just about being present. You can start with 5 minutes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and focus on how the air feels, as if it enters and leaves your body. That is it. You might be thinking, Rash, I can't sit still for 5 minutes. Trust me, I felt the same way at first. But it is not about doing it perfectly. It is about showing up. Over time, you will notice that your mind will feel calmer even on the busiest days. Next, you set holiday boundaries. The holiday season is full of invites, obligations, and expectations. But the truth here is that you can't be everything for everyone. And that is okay. Learn to say no to things that drain you, and yes to what truly matters. For example, if a relative invites you to a party and you know very well that it will stress you, it is very okay to politely decline. Just say, thanks for thinking of me, but I can't make it this time. Simple, right? Remember, boundaries are not about being selfish. They are all about protecting your peace. Finally, let's talk about visualization. Close your eyes and imagine it is December 2025. What does your life look like? What have you achieved? How do you feel? Visualization is not just about daydreaming. It is a way to set clear intentions for what you want. For me, I love doing this with a candle lit and a soft music playing in the background. And this helps me to really connect with my goals. Try it and let your mind dream big. Now here is my challenge for you. Pick one of these 8 steps and start today. Whether it is reflecting on the year or setting boundaries, take the first step towards a clearer, calmer mind. And don't forget to share your progress in the comment section below. I would love to hear how it is going for you. If you found this helpful, I'm sure you're going to love all other videos on this channel, especially our Vlogmas series. The link to the videos and the playlist will be in the description box below or one of the cards here. Make sure you check it out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And let's make 2025 the best year yet. Until next time, keep exploring, stay inspired and keep discovering. I'll see you guys soon. For now, bye.